This is Real Talk. Real Talk Radio. This is Real Talk. High Praise Ministries presents Real Talk. Real Talk. This is Real Talk. Real Talk Radio. This is Real Talk. High Praise Ministries presents Real Talk. Real Talk. Real Talk.
All right, we back. All right, here we go. The time frame that everybody who's a fan of the Real Talk podcast loves to hear. It is time for the infamous Real Talk Banter. I promise you one day when I decide to go ahead and do it, I'm going to get me a nice little jingle and video and pop up for it because I love the Real Talk Banter. This is where we get to have a lot of fun. We spend the first two topics being either heavy or whatever, and then we come back and we end with some lighthearted fun before we close this out. So we got two games that are quickly becoming my favorite to have the conversations with people. We have what's called Black Card Revoked. For those who may want to pick it up, I got the second edition pack. There's an original pack you can pick up as well, Black Card Revoked. It is a wonderful trivia game all about blackness and black television and black movies and black history. It's got all kinds of black stuff in it.
Is that black owned?
Huh? Yeah, I believe the company's black owned.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I try to make sure.
And then we have
Make my black dollars matter.
What has become my new favorite game. It's called Pick Your Poison, and I decided because I'm cryptic. I got the After Dark edition. It's for all those who've been saying they want a Real Talk After Dark. Well, it's about as close as you're gonna get for the moment. They didn't
mean that dark.
Well, listen, this is about close they're going, and it's fun. We played this game with two of our co-hosts, Jay Jordan, and his wife Maya. We played the actual game at their house, and we found out some of these questions. Whoa, God!
Maya, if you're still on,
y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready for
help, Maya.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm going at random. Once I open the box up, I'm at random. I'm gonna pick two from the Black Card Revoke, trivia style type questions, either trivia or majority rules, and I explain it once I pick the two. And then we'll go from there, and we'll answer the question, have some dialogue or whatever, or see what your how good your black card is. Oh yeah, it is hilariously fun, especially Pick Your Poison. I promise you, it is fun. So let's see here. I don't like that one. Normally I pick but random. I'm trying to read some of these beforehand because some of these black card votes they're not good. Some of them are too easy for people who understand and know stuff. Oh, I don't want that one. It's too churchy. I don't want the churchy ones. I'm trying to throw the churchy ones out. I do church all day long. Let's see here. Okay. Let's do this one first. Okay, this one is a multiple choice, and there is a right answer. So the question says, they are homegirls living in a 90s kind of world. Shut your mouth, because I know you already know this. Is it A, Whitley, Jaleesa, Kim, and Freddie? B, Shireen and Sydney? C, Khadijah, Sinclair, Maxine, and Regine? Or D, T-Boz, Left Eye, and Chili?
So we can answer, either one of us can answer, or what we doing, how we doing?
Both of y'all answer.
C.
So you say C? Eddie, what you say?
Yeah, C.
Okay, I was gonna say you thinking a little too hard. Oh, now you look like y'all. I was about to say, please don't tell me you don't know.
What's this Black Card Revoked?
Yes, ma'am. It's called Black Card Revoked, and it's fun. It's fun once you find out playing the whole game with some different people. It's really fun. Okay, this one is a majority rules. These are the kinds I was looking for. Majority rules. So I'm gonna read out the question. There are 4 possible choices. There is no right answer. It is just we all give our answer, what we think the answer should be, and why we think it should be. And the answer with the most picks is the answer that we're going to say is right. Since there are 4 of us and 4 choices, I'm going to give my answer last. And if there's already a majority beforehand or close to a majority, I won't answer. If there is a tie between the 3, then I'll only pick from what the tie is. That way we get an actual majority. So, in the spirit of, we were talking about uplifting women's voices. This is a question about women. And this is not Eddie. I promise you, I didn't mean this. I didn't really read it all the way through when I picked this up. I probably should put it back. But it says, according to men, what's something that women should still do? A, cook and clean. B, stay at home. C, have babies. Or D, know their place.
Listen to men. But I'm gonna say have babies. I think that's a safe answer.
Okay. Eddie?
I would say have babies because I'm not having no babies. So yeah, she need to have babies.
Okay.
Would be painful
That's our
for me.
majority, but I'm gonna give. You know what? You took an angle at it that I didn't even think about, and that makes it even safer. I like it. And Eric, originally, I didn't like like any of these answers either until Eddie gave a wonderful perspective for us, man. I think we should all go with that one. But what answer you gonna give?
I like Eric's answer. I don't like any of those answers. But anyway, unfortunately I have had this conversation with somebody recently, and I keep hearing some men say this, and it's cook and clean.
I'm gonna be honest. I love.
No, I'm hearing that it's some women out here, and they're not my generation that can't cook.
I don't need you necessarily to clean, but at least be able to know how to cook a meal. Now I cook for myself too, but I would love for you to know how to cook. Lord Jesus, we ain't got. I don't make the kind of money that affords for us to be able to go out to eat every day.
So are we tie and tie?
Huh?
Are you saying cook and
no.
clean too? Oh, okay.
I went with make babies because I liked Eddie's perspective and the way he took it. I ain't trying to have.
I could feel good making the baby with you, but I ain't.
Yes, Lord. Hey, Shapa. There it. Hey, thank you, G. They're the answer again. It came back full circle. We started off with that, and now in the closing segment, hey, look at God. Yes, sir. Say that again for the people who didn't hear you.
Yeah. We want the joy and the pleasure and the bliss, but we don't pay at the screen and the pop it out.
We don't either.
The question was, what do I want?
But if y'all don't want it, y'all should blame Eve.
Look, it didn't take 36 hours for me to conceive that baby, but it took 36 hours. It took 2 minutes to conceive her and 36 hours to get her out. So I don't know about that one.
All I got to say is blame Eve.
For us to conceive, I'm on board. I'm on board with all the screaming and hollering.
You also are designed better than us to be able to do that. I don't know when no baby gonna come out of me in any kind of way. Right?
I know that's right. My holes are way too small and way too sensitive.
Yes, and they not go reshape themselves by the that's not no. It's gonna be bad.
Yeah, we don't have that snapback. Your son said, "Thanks for the horrifying image, Dad."
Just being real.
I love it. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to my favorite. Pick your poison. Now I only took half the pack out because I gotta pick 2 cards at a time. I'm picking them at random. These time I'm really not even gonna look. I'm just gonna pick them at random. I'm gonna move over Jesus. and just know I didn't create this game, but I sure love playing it, and I sure love making folk uncomfortable with it. And so, Eddie, if that was a horrifying image for you that your dad spoke of,
you may want to log off.
It is quite possible
so you don't hear
that some of these questions, these pick your poisons, may be just as horrifying, if not more. Actually, this first one isn't that bad.
Okay.
It really, really isn't.
Okay.
So pick your poison. Which one would you rather? And yes, you have to pick one. Would you rather stick a needle in your eye or throw a temper tantrum the first time you meet your in-laws?
Oh, I would temper tantrum.
I don't even know why that's even a debate. Philanda put her finger up to her chin as if she was thinking about that, knowing who my parents are. But I promise you, you can't see now.
Oh, wow.
She was contemplating sticking a needle in the eye that can't see already.
Look, we already had that first expression experience. That almost went badly.
That's what I'm saying.
Tina.
Well, I grew up with Eddie's mother, looking at her like a mother. So yeah, I throw a tantrum. I'm not sticking no needle in my eye.
At all. Like, I don't even know.
Tina pass out if a needle gets stuck into me. So I know she is with that needle.
That's what I'm saying. Like that one was too. I might have to go a couple more.
I think we're unanimous on that one because I'm gonna throw that tantrum. You right. You ain't gonna keep judging me because I can't see. Look, it's not my fault.
I didn't judge you. I just state facts.
I was born this way.
Especially if my option is sticking a needle in my eye, I would throw a really good tantrum.
For the sake of Facebook, I'm gonna pick another card because this one is super bad. Let me just say it involves our president of the United States, and so I am not about to have Secret Service knocking at my door because I am publicly playing a game that I ain't had nothing to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one back, and I'm gonna pull out a whole different card because just know it had to do with the president of the United States, and I don't want nothing to do with that. I'm a black man, and y'all will see me in Guantanamo, and I will never, I'll never be back again. Nope. So here we go. Okay. Would you rather get walked in on every time you go to the bathroom or exclusively date people opposite your normal gender preference? Walk in on me.
That's like a nightmare. That's the real life thing for a woman, especially if she got kids, or you try to go to public restrooms. So yeah, y'all walking in anyway. Y'all don't get the show.
What was the second part?
Moment.
What was the second part?
The second one was exclusively date people opposite your normal gender preference. So for you, Eddie, that means you got to exclusively date men.
Oh. So I got okay. Okay, look. When I go to the bathroom, people already walking in on me. If I'm in a stall, they're already walking in.
Thank you.
Now, if you mean should they see everything? Go to a ballpark and pee in that thing. Everybody looking at each other, right? So it is what it is. As soon as you walk in there, it's what it is. So yeah, they can walk on in. Walk in. Take pictures if you want to. Just don't put them on the internet.
Right. I'm gonna stick with the norm. It's the norm already. So I haven't had a different experience. So I think I'm gonna prefer to stick with the norm.
Eric, I don't know if I don't have anything people haven't seen before. I consider myself to be special, but it don't matter if you want to see it, you see it.
So I agree with Eric that I ain't got nothing people ain't seen before, but I agree with you that it is special, but it's not special to see. It's just special to experience.
Exactly.
Shabbat. Looking at it, you'll miss it and think it ain't nothing. But hey, it's like Jesus. Have the experience. It'll quicken your soul.
Why are you like this? Why are you like
He's
this?
doing entire commercials right now.
Right.
Ooh,
okay. Then if the issue is that they walking in all the time, everybody. So every time I go to the bathroom, somebody gonna walk in. You
yes, sir.
Used to see what you go see.
It didn't say the same person. It's just every time somebody walking in.
Well, guess what? Then I need to make it interesting because everybody need to have a different experience.
Oh, that's right. I'm putting on a show. I'm gonna come in with a little dance with it. Do a little dance.
Y'all not getting paid for it. You're not getting paid.
That's the problem.
If you go into the bathroom and somebody starts throwing ones, you've got bigger problems.
No, if I'm in the bathroom and somebody starts throwing ones, that means I'm getting paid. And please believe, once it starts happening enough times, I'm gonna become an attraction and get paid. You gonna pay for this. Watch what I tell you. You want the show? Come pay for the show. Otherwise, I'm gonna wear a diaper.
Go get the show.
Okay.
That's easy for y'all women. We're not trying to show this, but if
it's easier for y'all. Y'all sitting down. Y'all every time y'all go, y'all are sitting down, and you can put your hands in front while you're sitting down and let loose, and all we see is you sitting on the toilet. Men, we got to stand there with it in our hand. Ain't no look. This is why there's man law in public bathrooms. When you have 3 urinals, the opposite two ends first. And then, and only then, if those two are full and all of the stalls are full, then can somebody stand in the middle. Somebody stand right next to you while you using a urinal. You have full legal of man law authority to punch him in the face. You had all this other open stuff around you. Don't be coming around me like that. That's not how this works. Because we out exposed. Y'all get to sit. Most of our bathroom experience is stand up with it in our hand. That's why I'm gonna give you a show.
If you move too close, I'm used to the urinal, and you want to be that close, it's time for me to piss on you, and then you'll know.
I know that's right.
Be that close.
Hey, I want that option. If somebody over looking or whatever, I want the option, but we don't get that option.
So here's what you can do. I got a piece of advice for you. You ain't gonna like, but it's gonna help you. This is where you get the option from. Okay, what I want you to do. Sometime tonight, get you a cup that you don't care about no more with a top. Fill it up and just carry it with you everywhere you go. And so the next person who walks in on you, you get to throw it on them. And it's the exact same thing.
There you go.
That takes all.
See, I'm a solution-oriented person.
And here's the funny part to it. It don't even have to you. It could just be water. They gonna run anyway when you throw it on them.
That's a fact. Because they don't know what it is. Just make sure it's a little warm water, and oh my God! So here's the kind of questions I'm used to from Pick Your Poison. Those I don't know why those first two were just censored. Yeah, these are the kinds of questions I'm used to. So here's the real kind of Pick Your Poison. Here we go. All right. Give your grandmother a dildo for her birthday and write, "Grandpa will always be with you" on the card, or get 3 tattoos of your mother's face surrounding your genitals. What y'all doing?
Grandma always did love Grandpa, and that's the one thing that she probably was missing. She gonna love me. I'm gonna be her favorite after that. That's all I'm saying.
Grandmas need love too. Grandma needs love too.
The look on Eddie's face is priceless to me.
I think older people, they get over it. Yeah, but I'm not gonna put that. Just be very weird, right? To have my parents' face on my genitals, and that.
But who's it weirder for? You who's getting it, or the person who has to see it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That'd be weird. That that'd be strange. So yeah, the thing is a one-off, right? All I got to do is get that to you. And matter of fact, who's to say that she wouldn't be happy to see it, right? If the grandfather go and she ain't getting nobody, she might be happy to receive that. Especially if it's a custom job, if you custom make it.
Between you and Eric, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Granddaddy dong and then trying to modify. No, I'm not modding Granddaddy's dong.
If it's shaped like what he was able to have, she might be like, "That's the most thoughtful gift you could have gave me." Right?
He will always be with me.
See, for me, I have a morbid perspective.
But to use it over and over again.
I have a morbid perspective. So all my grandparents is dead. So I can give it to her, but she ain't never gonna see it because she in the ground. Hallelujah. God rest her soul and all of that. Grandma and grandpa gone. Been long gone. So that's just gonna be somebody who passes by the plot. They'll see it. But by the time they see it, pass it by the plot, I'll be gone. Why y'all get quiet on me? Because I said that my grandparents was gone. They is.
Because I'm the only one that's bold enough to actually give to my grandma.
No, I would do it if she was alive, but my grandparents is dead. I can't make them alive. And then
knowing who my grandma was, she is passed on. But my grandma be like, my granddaughter, come on with it. Look, we visited her in the nursing home, and she was like, yeah, that one over there is mine. That one over there. I was like, Grandma, ew. Stop it. She's like, I got another little boyfriend in the dining hall. I'm like, you in a wheelchair. Stop it. My grandma would love it.
Okay, so here we go. Find 6 live webcams streaming from your bathroom, or have your nose replaced by a permanently erect penis.
Yeah,
Eddie, I promise you, your facial reactions are wonderful to me. They give me life.
I am not going to be walking around with no dog on my face. So you got as many cameras as you want. If that's
Now
what's
hold
going
on now. Now hold on now. I can see some benefits to the dome being on your face permanently. It
Not at all.
ain't-
Tina, me and you are in the same. Me and you are in agreement.
Sis.
I'm gonna be honest, Tina. Me and you were in agreement. My only problem is if I ever have to blow my nose.
Now look, you don't have to worry about it. You got Philanda in your life. She'll blow a face. But yeah, I'm gonna go.
Shop out. Say it again. Ha. Oh my
I'm
God.
gonna go with the opposite. But for you, I'm not opposed to it. I'm just saying.
Falana can't have one. I promise you. I will Lorena Bobbitt her if she try to come. She come around here with that on her nose. I promise you right now. In honor of my good friend Bishop Chris Chamberlain, I promise to God on my mama that Monica Lewinsky is your not Monica Lorena Bobbitt is your portion.
And what was the other one? What was the other option?
Find 6 webcams in your bathroom, live streaming.
Webcams.
Yeah,
Eddie
I'm
gonna
gonna
go
go
with the other one.
You don't make a decision for me. Let me tell you something.
Well, she said in the spirit of uplifting women's voices, she said she said you got to go with the other one because that's for her.
Here's the problem. If I had that on my nose, that's what we said, right? The nose, right?
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
I would have problems because it would constantly be falling in my mouth, right? Every time I talk. See, the longer you are, the harder it's gonna become a problem. You better hear me. I remember my breath all the time.
I don't want to hear nothing. I'm good.
And if something goes wrong, you as it get older, maybe that sucker don't want to do what it's supposed to do. Now I'm looking around and got this thing hanging all the way down my face. You have to make considerations.
My question is, does it have all of the functions that a normal penis has?
Don't specify.
Am I urinating out of my nose too?
It said all that I needed to know. You said constantly.
You said
erect, no?
permanently erect.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. Now when he blows his nose and urine comes out on your face and you look like one. Never mind. I almost went too far.
Too far.
Here's another problem with that though.
Men say they can't pee when they're erect, so you're not doing nothing.
Oh
else.
no! Yes, you can. Let me tell you, as a man, yes, you can. We wake up in the morning with it and have to go to the bathroom, and I promise you.
Nobody said that. I don't know where you got that from. But here's
I
the thing,
know that's a lie. Whoever told you that's a lie.
If you walking around with an erect penis on your face all the time, right? Not only see, I maybe it's just my thinking. That's an organ, right? That I got open here for anybody to hit, cut, pop, slash. You keep that. I take them cameras. I take the cameras every day. I'm not gonna give you the chance to harm me. But
don't worry about it. I won't even let you go to work. You stay home.
I know
ready.
that's right.
I'm gonna go to work and you just stay home.
No, that's called a hostage.
I'll say it like she said she gonna black snake moan. I'll say it like this. Either way, I'm making money. I'm making money either way. I promise you. Them webcams gonna get me money, or this nose gonna get me money. I'm gonna make some money. I'm gonna be a millionaire.
Oh, you know what
get
sport
quiet?
would be even more of a sport now? Eddie we were seeing something where they have a wars and they hitting and they tool that they hitting is just that. They be using their face instead of their hips.
What? That try to sport fight with penis noses?
No, that's not like I went looking for it, but
Yes, you
that's
did.
actually a sporting competition.
First
Not
of all,
here in
y'all
America.
gonna stop trying to make everything a sport. Just
it
because
was
it's a
men.
competition
It is
does
all
not mean it's a sport.
men. It is all men
it's
competing
smart.
against men, slap
Hitting each
boxing.
other.
I would leave it at that.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what they doing.
Once again, just because people are competing does not
Sword
make it a
fighting,
sport.
for
It's
real,
not,
for real.
No, that's not a sport. that is called two men living out their homoerogenous fantasies on national television and getting paid for it. That is called porno. Is what that's called right there. That's what that is.
Sharice.
Hey, I would tell you, Jesse, what I said about two men keep whacking the stuff against each other. Somebody go get excited and somebody go release something. So,
Yup.
yeah. Why she
Sharice sick.
Sharice, you might want to cover your.
Existed. Eddie stumbled upon it, and I was working at the time, and I was like, "Wait, what? What is that? I want to know more."
Oh, I know.
How are they doing this? Why are they doing this? Where are they doing this?
Nothing in me wants to know more.
I'm like, who? Why is this a thing? Why is this a thing?
Why is this a sport? What in the world? Who thought of this? I don't know.
Because men get bored.
But so many questions.
And just for you, Jesse, know that they have belts. Like the prize winner have those WWE belts that go on there.
Nope.
It's a little championship belt.
Wow.
Nope.
Yeah, that's the prize.
Eddie says Eskimo kisses would have a whole nother meaning.
In the words of Tracy Morgan, I'm gonna get you pregnant.
Okay, let me get two more of these out the way, and then I'll get to one, either the R&B or the TV question,
okay. And
then we'll close it out. I like to just make sure we have as much fun in the banter as we have had serious in the first two topics. This is absolutely pick your poison moment. All right. Would you rather relive the moment of your birth each year on your birthday? So every year on your birthday, at your big old age, you keep reliving you coming right on out. You feel it, you relive it at the same age you is. Not the age you were. At the age you is on your birthday, you have to keep reliving that over and over again. Or, I really don't want to say this. I'm so glad my parents are no longer with us, so they can't stumble upon this on the internet, me asking this question. Or would you rather have sex with your mom with your dad's lower half? His face.
Why are you like this?
I didn't write the questions at random. I didn't even look for it. I just picked it at random.
Now I forgot the first one.
The first one was relive the moment of your birth each year on your birthday.
Anything but, yeah.
I relive my birth. You know why? Because I would like to believe that as I'm bored every time, I won't. Maybe I won't be as conscious, right? I just I'm here. It'd be more painful for my. That'd be more painful for my butt.
Yeah. Oof.
But the
okay,
opposite
here's the last
is more
one.
painful for us than the mama. So yeah, I'm not. I be traumatized.
Yeah, that's
I never had sex again.
That's called trauma, and never ever in the history of life ever will I ever be able to do anything again, ever.
I am still traumatized from being a child and walking in one too many times without knocking.
That's why you're supposed to knock on the
door.
door.
Why number 2 is not an option. I'm gonna have to be born again.
Hey, the way you just said that sounds downright sanctified.
That visual is only one time. That's a one-timer.
The way Falana just said it, that sounds downright sanctified. I think I was gonna go with that answer anyway, but the way you said it is down. She said I would rather be born again. I get to be born again every time. Born again, yes, God. All right, here the last one.
I love how you keep incorporating church on this stuff.
Listen.
Like so far from church.
Listen. All I got and all I know is Jesus. Jesus is how I have fun. So I insert him into everything. Hallelujah. Sometimes Luther is playing, and sometimes Mahalia Jackson is playing. Either way, hallelujah. I'm gonna get to the promised land.
Why are you like this?
Because that's how God created me. That's how you like me. You married me. No, I was like. She's saying, why am I like this? And she married this. Y'all, she willingly said, I do, knowing that I was out of my mind. Okay, so would you rather have 12-inch pubic hair that you cannot trim, or pretend you're a cat and give someone in the room a tongue bath? Well, let me go ahead and go first. Because I know who I'm in the room with.
We're the only two in the room.
That's right. I'm gonna go with the tongue bath. Because after the tongue bath, yes, Lord, I'm gonna get
Janelle
baptized.
came in like the complete worst time.
Chanel just
She has walked into.
yeah, I'm gonna do the tongue bath and then get baptized at the end. Yes, Lord.
Well, I'm down
Tina,
for you getting
Eddie.
baptized, but the whole thing about that natural hair thing is that shrinkage. I'm gonna do the 12-inch hair. 'Cause it's
It
gonna
stays
shrink
12
up
inches
to
permanently.
Like 2 inches, 12 inches turn to 2 inches real quick.
Card said permanently long, permanently 12 inches long. It don't ever shrink. So the card said permanently 12 inches long. It never shrinks. It's like the penis on the nose. It don't ever stop. It don't ever stop being what it is.
I'm wearing skirts.
You'll be 98 years old and 12 inches hanging down to the floor. Have kids in the neighborhood trying to double dutch with you.
Let them jump, baby. Let them jump. They gonna have to do like this trying to get to it. Pardon the seed.
Learn how to braid hair.
Right.
I'll do whatever I got to. Hey, listen, those might be some good handlebars. I'm getting old. My knees and my back ain't good. If they're strong enough, I may be able to, wrap them around my wrist and have some support.
Oh no!
Get more
Sister
bounce to
Brenda's
the
out
out.
here.
Get more bounce in there. Might be beneficial.
Leverage.
Yeah, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yeah, Lord. All right. So.
Yeah, wait.
Wait.
Eddie.
Oh yeah, you almost got out of it, Eddie. You almost got it. They called you. They called you trying to make sure you got into it. I think you muted yourself, sir.
Oh, I was saying, what was the first one again?
Let me go back to it. So it is have a 12-inch pubic hair you cannot trim, or pretend you're a cat and give someone in the room a tongue bath. And for you, I'm gonna say in the house because I know y'all are in two separate rooms.
Yeah, I take the second one. I want the hair. Yeah, that's the yeah.
Yeah. The hair is horrible. I don't understand how you can do the hair. If nothing else, think of it like this, Tina. At some point you gotta wash that, and y'all it takes y'all forever just to wash the hair on top of your head.
But you said we ain't had no shrinkage. It'd be the shrinkage that's the problem. Detangling, all of that. That'd be
Oh,
the
it didn't
problem.
say it won't get tangled. It just said it won't shrink.
But
No.
see, you got to consider who might be in the room. We live with our kids.
Y'all better hurry up and get in the room with each other.
Human beings like the suck.
Y'all empty nesters. Y'all can do whatever. Y'all can do that question all day.
Shabba. Say it
Human
again. Say it
beings.
again. Empty nesters.
Your son
Human
is like,
beings.
no.
I be traumatized my kids.
Your son is hilarious. He said, "Please remember to go to the Sunday service and tune into the Android Living with Tina Phillips on Monday for therapy." All right, so y'all want to close out on TV? You want to close out on R&B? Dealer's choice, or y'all's choice, I should say. I'm the dealer.
It don't bother me. I don't know. Eddie?
Huh?
You got to pick one. Got to be one or the other. I can't. We gonna
I didn't hear y'all. It cut out of me.
say again. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
sorry. I
it's
said
gotta be. I didn't know what to say.
we're gonna close out on one of the two. Y'all two get to pick. It can either be we can close out on TV, or we can close out on '90s R, or excuse me, not '90s R&B, on R&B.
TV would be fair for Tina.
Okay. So, I got a host of TV shows. I'm putting one against the other. You pick which one, in your opinion, is better. All right, Martin versus the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
It don't matter.
Gotta pick
You gotta
one.
pick one.
You said
Oh, I
Bart
have
versus
to
the
pick
Fresh
one.
Prince of Bel-Air?
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
It was Bart to the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Yes, sir. And your
You just
screen is
pick one
frozen.
for no reason.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
see
no,
it
yeah.
frozen.
You just pick which one's
I
better.
choose Barton.
You choose Martin. So we got
I choose Barton.
two for Martin and and one for the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Martin moves on.
Eric says Martin as well. Eddie says Martin, no contest.
Oh, Martin.
Yo,
wins
I'm
by
not gonna say
landslide.
it's no contest, but I am gonna say Martin. Martin was a funnier show. The Fresh Prince was a better show, but Martin's a better show for me because if push come to shove, I'm rewatching Martin episodes before I rewatch Fresh Prince. All right, the Proud Family versus the Boondocks.
Boondocks.
One for the Boondocks.
Boondocks.
Yeah, beat Bulldogs.
Boondocks wins in a
Boondocks.
landslide. Eric said Martin wasn't going around slapping people as well. Martin may not have gone around slapping people, but he sure did actually run down the highway in his drawers saying they're coming to kill me. But that's just a little tidbit on Martin. All right, so we reaching way back for this one. Smart guy.
Hey, that visual ain't hurt nobody. I'm just gonna say.
it hurt Martin for a little while.
Yeah, it did.
Smart guy
I don't know.
versus Keenan and Kel.
Kitty to
Wait,
kill.
what?
Smart guy versus Keenan and Kel.
Kitty to kill.
Keenan and Kel.
Yeah, Kenan and Kel.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? Of course, it's Keenan and Kel. Now, this one might be difficult for some. It's nowhere near difficult for me. Everybody Hates Chris versus the Jamie Foxx Show.
Jamie Foxx, baby. Jamie
Jamie
Foxx.
Foxx.
Jamie Foxx. All day.
2 out of the 3 of y'all who were picking the Jamie Foxx Show are only picking Jamie Foxx because Jamie Foxx was cute back then and was singing and everything. Y'all, ooh, Jamie Foxx. But
No,
Jamie
it's
Foxx
not
does
that.
win in a landslide.
It's actually because the other one is like, what? Is that?
It wasn't. No, it's not a bad show, but
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx show is funnier.
It's funnier. It's better to me, and I like hearing Jamie sing R&B when he's doing real R&B. And he did more R&B type stuff on that show, and he got to sing with Gladys. So, yeah.
And what was the other one again?
Everybody Hates Chris.
I don't even. Yeah, I agree with.
It's the only show that Terry Crews has ever been good in.
Funny. I never
Yeah.
found him funny. I liked the people that were acting in it, but I was not as entertained as Jamie Foxx show. It just wasn't entertaining. Have phenomenal actors and actress, but it was like, I'm done. I'm over it.
Alrighty. So I'm rearranging these last two only because I want to make the last one a little more difficult than what it actually is. So the second to last one is That's So Raven versus the Wayans brothers.
Wayans brothers. I like
Wayans
So
brothers.
Raven, but the Wayans brothers, they was doing some stuff that was like next level.
I think y'all son knew before this question was coming. Anybody from In Living Color. It's a no-brainer.
It's absolutely the Wayans brothers, absolutely all day, every day, twice on Sundays. Because
That's so Raven. That's so Raven. It's not that interesting.
It was.
What's her name? Raven Simone. Raven Simone ain't that interesting. I have beef with Raven Simone. I mean, she's a celebrity, so she ain't got no beef with me, but I got beef with her.
Baby beef with her.
I have.
Because she kicked Rudy off of the show.
She didn't kick Rudy off of the show. Everybody just started looking at her like she was cuter and better than Rudy, and she was not better than Keisha Knight Pullman. Keisha was wonderful. Keisha, all they did with Raven Simone's character Olivia was try to recreate Rudy, and she wasn't able to do it half as well as Rudy did it. Rudy was wonderful. This is why Rudy is still able to get good acting jobs now, and Raven is on a talk show losing her mind with her hair all kinds of different colors because she done lost it. I'm sorry, I don't like Raven. I'm going with Keisha, Rudy all day. And so anything that has Raven Simone's name on it is not allowed to be uttered positively from my mouth. I told her I got beef with her. I believe she's the reason that the Cosby Show had to end the way it did. I believe never mind. I was gonna go a little too far because sometimes I do that, but I reeled myself back in. All right, so the last one. To me, this is a lot tougher than what it's probably going to be for Philanda because I know her. I got a feeling I know where she's going to go with this. But for me, it's a lot tougher. Family Matters versus The Bernie Mac Show.
The Bernie Mac Show.
Yeah, the Bernie Mac show. Family Matters was really nice and everything, and it was really cool when they did the whole Urkel and he turning into Stefan and stuff. But yeah, Bernie Mac is next level.
You're mighty quiet over there.
No, this is for me. It's Chicago versus Chicago. I'm gonna go with the Bernie Mac show.
I knew you would. And no, I'm going Family Matters. Sorry. First of all, the Bernie Mac show wasn't long enough. The Bernie Mac show was kind of funny if you never really heard Bernie stand up. Most of the episodes were based off of his stand up and his jokes, and they were funnier as stand up jokes than they were on television. The little boy was only half as funny because he wasn't allowed to be exactly what Bernie said that he was on stage. And so because it was a watered down version of his vision, can't go with that. And again, you don't even know or probably can't even remember the names of the characters on that show other than Bernie. But Steve Urkel will always be Steve Urkel. His name is not Jaleel White. It's Steve Urkel. Carl Winslow doesn't even have another name, and he's still doing commercials, and he's still Carl Winslow. Family Matters still has one of the longest running controversial topics of all time. What happened to Judy? When you say Family Matters, people begin.
Ready for Bernie. Bernie was bust your head to the white meat show. Everything was really about Bernie. Bernie had some next level kind of entertainment.
On stage.
They wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, on stage. On the show, it was a very watered down version of it. And I can't ever deal with watered down version of anything. That's right, Eric. Hem downstairs. That was all on stage. I'm going to get some milk and cookies. All on stage. I gotta go with Family Matters because it was funny just for the show. I wouldn't pay to see Jaleel White do anything else. I'd pay to see Bernie Mac, if he was still alive, do stand up rather than do his show. So I know I lost, but I'm still saying.
I think Bernie's hands down because he's next level. Even though they had to water it down to censor it for the time slot that it was in. But if they didn't do that, if they put it on cable, baby, bye.
If the Bernie Mac show was created for Netflix,
that's because Bernie for y'all is a Chicago legend.
Long before he was a Chicago legend, Bernie
when he wasn't a Chicago legend. Bernie's been a Chicago legend. He was a Chicago legend long before he ever appeared on Def Comedy Jam. He's just a legend. And so it's his legendary status that would say for y'all that it's a better show. It's no different than the clout that Eddie Murphy gets as a stand-up because he's a legend. But he's just okay. I know I ain't supposed to say that, but anyway. Eddie's just okay. He had 2 great specials, and then
Eric said y'all have a misunderstanding.
Eric and I have had the misunderstanding since the commercial aired. So all right. Oh, this has been a wonderful
Look,
long
if this keeps
broadcast.
up, Eric, you may have to be a guest on our show.
Matter of
one
fact,
night.
yeah. We gotta get. I think because I have seen you make enough funny comments not only on this podcast, but when I have been on their podcast as well, I have seen enough funny stuff that I think we might just have to pull you and get you in and have some conversation with you. And then what we'll do, one of the topics will be that commercial just for you.
Eric likes to be commercials.
But we love it.
That's so definitely.
That's how it should be, though. But all right, since you're breaking up some more, and Eddie has dipped out because his signal, I guess, just dropped. We're gonna go ahead and end the podcast here. It's been a wonderful time here with the Erudition Network founders, both Eddie Phillips and Miss Tina Phillips. I hear his voice, but I don't see him.
Eddie, you can come over here. There's plenty of room in front of this aquarium.
She said, "Come on in the room."
Eddie, he's looking at it on the phone.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Come on in the room. Your wife wants you by the aquarium. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Because I can go super left in the room.
They've been looking at, staring at me for the longest.
Well, all right, since Eddie ain't gonna come on, we have had a wonderful time with the Erudition Network founders, both Eddie and Tina Phillips. Wonderful people. Please make sure, once again, to follow them on Facebook at the Erudition Network on Facebook. I have the link pinned in the comments here. And for you who will view this on YouTube, I'll make sure to put it in the description of the video on YouTube. Please make sure to also follow them on YouTube. Just look up the Erudition Network. And I promise you'll find them. All of their podcasts are available both on Facebook and on YouTube. Please make sure to follow them personally, Eddie and Tina Phillips. If they like you, they'll accept your friend request. If they think you're creepy or crazy, they'll just reject it. That's all. All you can do is just see what happens. But they are wonderful guests. We will have them on once again. It has been a wonderful time. I want to thank my co-host who actually did a job there as a executive producer. Amen. New things ahead. New things ahead. So, as I love to say each and every week, no matter what you do, no matter what you're going through, always remember that God is the answer. And do him one favor as well as yourself, no matter what you do. Always. There he is. Hold on, let me pop him in real quick for the end of it. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, always keep it real. This has been the Real Talk Podcast. Thanks for listening.
This is Real Talk. Real Talk Radio. This is Real Talk. High Praise Ministries presents Real Talk. Real Talk. This is Real Talk. Real Talk Radio. This is Real Talk. High Praise Ministries presents Real Talk. Real Talk. Real Talk.